Who do you guys think that is going to have the biggest impact in Dallas on the 2020 season? Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, a kicker. How can a kicker even be up there, West Coast?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
a Money May.
Yeah.
All right, let's just take a minute. All right. As men, right? We know we say we ain't never wrong. You know what I'm saying? We always right? But some of us got to admit we was wrong on Money May, right? All right, there we go. That's your one for the year. You know what I'm saying? If your lady be like, you act like you never wrong, be like, you know what? Look her dead in her face and say, you know what? I was wrong on Money May. For real. Because that man cost us 5 games. 3 of the games, he missed multiple kicks. So, I mean, there's no way that you're telling me an offense that can't score can't also make field goals. Like, you should just throw the whole just go jump the whole offense into the water. Because if you can't, like, bruh, if you can't score on with the team, you gotta have goddamn Sebastian Janikowski. Like, people always wondered why the Raiders always had this ridiculous kicker. You want to know why? Because the offense wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to score some points. So the fact that Dallas Cowboys, you know what I'm saying, that lets me know that, shoot, man, Greg the Leg gonna be up there. Boss Cowboy, I mean, I'm not fighting for Greg the Leg, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm lightweight fighting for Greg the Leg to have the biggest impact right now. What's your thoughts?
Man, you know, I see it's a lot of people, man, that's super down the middle with Greg, right? Because Greg didn't have a good year last year.
Well,
right?
in the long distance, he didn't have a good look. In the long distance,
yeah, but I want to
45 to
explain some
59, he was
stuff.
good.
I want to explain some stuff about Greg, right? And I'm gonna explain it like this. First, I'm gonna explain it with a question. If Dan Bailey never had the injury, would you have gotten rid of him?
No.
Right. So when you look at the history on Greg was going through a Dan Bailey year where he struggled with kicks also because he was battling through injury, you know? Right. So sometimes guys that might look like they took a dip down are deals, right? Because it's circumstances that cause the drop off in production. So I play golf, right? And as a golfer, I can't imagine having a shoulder issue and still playing the same with the amount of concentration it takes for that sport. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So any kind of pain that's going to take your eye off of the perfect contact of the ball is going to affect you. The kicker is different than playing safety or playing corner or quarterback where you can kind of just will yourself through something, you know? No, it's the exactness of your kick, right? And the accuracy of it, where an injury, even though it could be small, could have massive effects. So yeah, to your point, yeah, absolutely, Greg is one of the biggest ones. And it kills the crybaby stuff that we was doing last year, right? Because what was we saying with our kicker last year? Why didn't we bring in competition, right? That's what we were saying. But then we bring in somebody
and everybody get mad. I didn't get that either.
And now we bring in competition, and now people are like, why we sign him? It's like, no, we want them to battle the entire training camp up into the last 53-man roster. And if you got to cut one of them, then make that decision. We want to use that all as a microwave to test which kicker is going to really be their kicker. Because our last kicker ended the season well, but we want to see you with additional pressure. You know, so no, I love the Greg signing, like absolutely love it.
Exactly. What I really want to do is put them both in a big old pool of alligators and make them kick for their life. And the winner gets signed and the other one stays in the pool. That's what I want for my kicker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. I need pressure. I need a pressurized kicker. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, but I mean, you know, I see it like this too. Like, you know, that kind of perplexed me too. Like, so many people that just tripped on the Dallas Cowboys for signing. Like, I had people like, well, we signed 2 kickers. I'm like, well, yeah, you should sign 2 kickers. Like, why? Because you battle them out, and then guess what? One of them's gonna make it and one's not gonna make it.
Right.
But you know what it does? It gives you options. You know what I'm saying? Because we fell so in love with Mayor that it took us all the way to week 11 before we even really realistically thought to go get a kicker. Then it took 2 more weeks and 3 kicks of Mayor missing before we actually signed the dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This right here shows that the Dallas Cowboys learned from their mistake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, we gotta, like, sometimes, you know how you be with somebody and you just used to them doing dumb stuff all the time, and then they mess around and do some smart stuff, and you be like, wait, it catch you off guard.
And you don't acknowledge it because you're so used to dumb stuff.
Yeah, it catch you off guard. Like, wait, you know what I'm saying? But this is what real teams do. Like real teams that are trying to make playoffs. And then more importantly, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Like, I don't really care how many kicks he missed last year, right? Go look at Dan Zuerlein, or however you say it, Legatron. Go look at this dude in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Go look at him when the kicks matters. Like, if you look at him right now, Dan was perfect from anything under 40 yards. Where he struggled is from 40 to 55. Now, everybody's going to say, yeah, but you know what I say? And I'm going to tell you, Boss Cowboy, you the one that won me over on this one, because I was like, man, kick the field goal, get the points. But sometimes you got to be smart to know, hey, I have a really good defense. Like, my defense can stop these guys. So instead of kicking these long field goals and putting them in these crazy positions, punt the ball.
Yeah, pin them deep.
Pin them deep.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't Madden. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we shouldn't have been taking 50-yard kicks.
No,
like maybe we shouldn't have been punting the ball.
Man, don't get me started on that. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my,
especially at the beginning of drives. Like, I mean,
but
at
anything
the
under
beginning
40,
of the game,
he was good. He was ice water.
No doubt. But it's the game of field position is just too important, especially in big games. You in big games, you want to definitely make them earn it. Don't give anything easy.
I mean, you ask Dak, what would you rather, Dak? Would you rather go 75 yards, or would you rather have to go 57 yards?
He gonna love that 57.
He gonna take the 57 every time. Okay,
you got so many plays and tricks that you can get you there too, right? Because it's certain spots that you say, this is the time to pull X out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You don't really want to be gambling before you cross that 50. You see what I'm saying? But when you get right there to that 50, that's when you say, we too close. We might need to go and pull a couple of them out the bag. So, man, you want to go 57 every time.
Exactly.